I have a confession. My girlfriend is my camcorder right here. You are my girlfriend. I spend time with you. You know, I love you. You're my father and my mother and my sister, my brother. You're my girlfriend. You're my spouse, my lover, my baby, my all, my everything. I spend time with you. You know, in sickness and in health, you know, in goodness and in bad, and you know, you're always there for me. You're always reliable, except when you're not, when you have a malfunction and there's all these technical errors, you know, technical difficulties and all these kinds of things. And then I get kind of upset and I get really sad and I cry, but I know that you will get better. If you don't get better, I'll just go to the store and buy a new one. That's right. I'll just go to the store and buy a new one. That's right. Girlfriend, lover. I actually don't like you. Hello. Oh man, hey, I'm trying to do a video here. Why am I talking to other people? So, what I'm trying to say is, Mr. Bean, Mr. Gong, I'm not single. I'm not single. My girlfriend is the camcorder. You know, I talk to people a lot about my future wife someday, like, or whatever. What do I want to do with my life? Well, you know, I wanted to travel the world and help people since I was 8 years old and get married. There was a girl that I wanted to marry when I was 8, but she died. I really loved her, Tiffany Cumbo. Like, I really want a lot of things in a girl. I want a girl to be magical, and you know, I want her to cook and be like a slave for me, do all the wonderful things, a lot of good things for me, because I don't want to take the time to do all those different things, you know, myself. You know, like, why do I want to do those things? I want her to be lovable and cute and funny. I want her to, like, really help people. She needs to really love people, and she needs to be creative. She needs to be basically like me. She needs to love life. Like, she needs to be able to, like, do all the things that I like to do, like make movies and write and dance and sing and sing la la and be a comedian. But most of all, she needs to be able to listen to people, because I want to talk a lot, so she needs to listen to me. Otherwise, it's like, what's she there? What is she there for? She's not there to listen for. That's why I'm in love with my camcorder. That's why I'm not single now. My girlfriend is my camcorder. You, my camcorder, my video camera camcorder, because you're always there. And you always listen to me. You know, I don't know if a girl can always listen to me, especially when I talk and talk and talk, especially if I talk too much or too fast. And, you know, if I go to another country like Vietnam, since I've been in Vietnam since 2012, you know, being in another country where their native language is not English, it's Vietnamese, they may not be able to keep up with how fast I talk in English, and then that can be very difficult. And even if they can understand each word, they may not know, like, the meanings to each word that I say, and that could be really difficult. That could be a problem, because there could be, like, hidden meanings or double meanings to the words I say. So what I'm trying to say is, if I were to have a girlfriend someday and, you know, get married to her, have a husband, have a wife. You know, I really want to have a wife since I was 8 years old back in 1993. And if I was able to get her, she would have to have all these magical things. She would have to be like a superhero and be kind of like me and have all these wonderful things, like be beautiful and funny and all this stuff, kind of like that. And then some people say, oh my goodness, you want so many things, you're so picky, you want all these things in a wife. And I say, yeah, I guess I do. And so maybe she doesn't exist, because usually, you know, I like girls, but then there's all these, like, problems that happens, and it happens all the time, and I just get really upset and frustrated, because, like, you know, I like a girl, but then she doesn't like me. You know, she doesn't like me. Like, you know, I like girls when girls don't like me, or girls like me when I don't like them, kind of thing. I'm Joey Arnold, the original oatmeal. It is the 29th of December 2013. I think, yeah. So in a couple days from now, it will be 2014. I'm at the Li Pagoda Shula in the Go Vap district of Saigon, Vietnam. Here I'm talking about how the camcorder video camera is my wife. Right now, I am no longer single. I am not single. For all you ladies out there, I am no longer single. So I guess I don't have to worry about the way I look. I don't have to wear the suit and tie anymore, because hey, I'm I'm no longer single. I'm in love with my camcorder because I can talk to my camcorder and look at her in the eyes, say, I love you, baby. I love you. I'm gonna love you forever and ever until you break and then have a malfunction, then I'll have to go and buy a new one. And that could be really sad, but then again, you're just a machine, so like a robot. And you could do that with the robots. But then, with people, you can't treat people like robots, like machines, because they have hearts and you don't, camcorder. You don't care. The moral of the story is that whether we like to admit it or not, we tend to fall in love more with machines than with people. We become reliant on technology, and we shouldn't sometimes, because that is too bad. And to do that, here I am at a shula, and I'm not really, I don't worship Buddha, because actually, God and Christ, the Judeo-Christianity is more famous than Buddhism and all the other religions like Islam combined. Why? That's a very important question. Why is God more famous than Buddha and all the other religions? But hey, it's ironic that I'm here, even though I don't actually believe in Buddha. But hey, I'm teaching English, so I have a good reason to be here. So it's very important for me to say, hey, I'm here to teach you English, not here to find a wife. But then, I always go places all of my life saying, hey, I'm looking for my wife. Growing up since I was 8 years old. I was born in 1985, and I was 8 years old in 1993 in the United States of America, in the state of Oregon, which is above California, in a little city called Forest Grove. And so it's like, I'm always thinking about that. I'm always thinking about my wife. Growing up since I was 8, and then even after, I started thinking about it more in high school, and then I went to a Word of Life Bible Institute, and they call that the Word of Life Bridal Institute. You go there and you find your wife, or you go to a camp, which is like an outdoor school, and you find the girl of your dreams or the boy of your dreams. You marry her, you marry him. And they always have these kinds of jokes, or they're not just jokes because they actually come true and people fall in love, and it's very beautiful, but it depends on a lot of different things. So the moral of the story is you need to go after what is best in life, and that is more important than just sitting around doing nothing like a couch potato trying to find your wife or husband. You need to go after your destiny. That is more important. And while you're on that path, while you're running on the right path in life, if you see the perfect spouse running the same direction that you are, then you can look at her or look at him and say, hey baby, hey man, hey girl, can I hold your hand? Can I hold your hand? And if he or she says yes, then that's your opportunity to take it to the next level and see where it takes you, because you never know what life is going to give you. When it gives you lemonade, you make lemonade. When it gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And when life gives you oats, you make oatmeal. I'm oatmeal. Once you make oatmeal, I will pop out of that box and entertain you. Unless if you're not entertained by me, then you turn up the TV, turn the dial, and watch Dollhouse or something from Joss Whedon. It might be better that way. Star Wars, 2015. Be there, people swear. I swear, Square. Squaresoft. Nintendo. I like a lot of things. But in life, don't be sad when you don't have your way. Just continue fighting like a cat with 9 lives. Don't stop until you pop it, hop it, rop it. Don't stop until you have enough. Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. Should I buy a suit? I don't know. Think about it. My camcorder is my wife for now, but one of these days maybe I'll find a real wife as I'm running towards my destiny and the things that I need to do in life and the things that I'm good at. If there is a girl going the same direction, then I may ask her if she wants to hold my wife. Hold my wife? I don't have a wife. Hold my hand. And then we'll talk about a plan. I'll ask her, do you want to hold my hand? And let's talk about a plan of being together and doing things like making the world greener, one oatmeal at a time.